Do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were just put out a few years ago? Well, I hear theirs was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. According to sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop, like the Flintstones, of Mickey walking past 6 billion that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tunes put in though, the song on this cartoon is not a song at all. Just a constant banging on the piano, except the keys for a minute and a half before going to white noise for the remainder of the film. It wasn't the jolly old Mickey we've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling, just kind of walking, as if you and I were walking, with a normal facial expression. But for some reason his head tilted side to side as he kept his dismal look. Up until a year or two ago, everyone believed that after it cut to black, that was it. When Leonard Maltin was reviewing the cartoon to be put into complete series, he decided it was too young to be on the DVD, but he wanted a digital copy due to the fact it was a creation of Walt Disney. When he had a digital version on his computer to look at the file, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is what the source emailed to me in full. He is a personal assistant to the higher executives at Disney, and acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself. After cut to black, it stayed that until the 6th minute before going back to Mickey walking. His sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't language. It's more like a gurgled cry. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture began to be weird. The sidewalk turned to go directions that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey's walking, and the dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk. On the 7th minute, the room returned to a blood-curdling scream, the kind of scream painful to hear. And the picture was getting more absurd. Colors were happening that should have been possible at this time. Mickey's face began to fall apart. His eyes rolled on the bottom of his chin like 2 marbles in a fishbowl, and his curled smile was pointing upward on the left side of his face. The buildings became rubble floating in midair, and his eyeball was still impossibly navigating in warped directions, and a few seeming inconceivable of what we as humans know about direction. Mr. Maltin got disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video, taking notes of everything happened until the last second. After immediately stored the disc of the cartoon into the vault. The distorted screaming lasts until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, and then it abruptly cuts to Mickey Mouse face at the credits of every video, but it sounded like a broken music box playing in the background. It's happened for about 30 minutes. And whatever was in the 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get silver of information about from a security guard working under me who was making rounds outside of that room. I was told that after the last frame, the employee stumbled out of the room with pale skin, saying, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times before speedily taking the guard's pistol off and shooting himself on the spot. The thing I could get out of Leonard Maltin was that the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell brings its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has seen it. But there's been dozens of attempts to get the file on rapid share by employees inside the studios, all of whom have been properly terminated of their jobs. Whatever got online or not is for debate. But if rumors should be right, it's online somewhere around under suicidemouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of this film, I want you to never view it, and to contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. When a Disney death is covered up as well as this, it means this has to be something huge. Get back at me, DR. I've yet to find a copy of this, but it's out there. I know it.